What's up, everybody? Welcome to Games Are Hard, Episode 8. I'm your host, Stephen Riley, joined today by the best beard in the business, Lucas Peters. Say hi to the fans, Lucas.
Hello.
I am joined by Roberto Javier Esqueras El Tigre. Say hi.
Hello.
Excellent. We have Yelena here on my left.
Hi,
Say
guys.
And we have Paris, my son and comrade, the second best beard in the business, Lofty Goals.
Lofty goals.
So,
a lot to live up to.
we recorded a podcast last time, and it didn't really work. The audio was not adequate.
2 minutes of audio.
2 minutes of audio.
How about?
But anyway, it's a new year. It's a new us. Everything's new. So
It's a
we
new
have some
season.
first years joining the game design development program here at Laurier. So I would ask them a bit about what their thoughts on game design are. So I'm going to join David. I'm going to bring David in here. This is my second son, David.
You have a lot of sons, Stephen.
David,
Yeah.
what's your favorite game?
I don't know, like League of Legends.
Why did you
maybe.
want to join the game design program here at Laurier?
It's the only thing I got into, Steven.
That's sad.
You say that, but I know you feel. This is the only program I got accepted
David,
into
David,
as well.
David, what's the hardest game you played?
The hardest game I played?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Did you say League of
hard.
Legends?
No.
Hard?
That's not hard.
Yes.
That's like AFK running down mid. I don't know, like maybe Rogue Legacy?
Rogue Legacy? Rogue Legacy's gotten me a couple times.
I think Mario Kart versus you is pretty hard too.
Mario Kart versus Steve is the hardest game David's played. Not versus Robert,
My
because I'm better
personal
than him.
opinion.
Paris, what's your favorite game?
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts, which one?
The second one at the
You
moment.
excited for 3?
You know it.
You gonna get 2.8?
Planning on it.
What do you think of Sora's hair?
Sora's hair gives me life.
Gives him life. Excellent. What's the hardest game you ever played, Perry?
What's it called? It's called The World Ends With You.
The World Ends With You?
Yeah.
I've heard of that.
It is amazingly hard.
Why did you want to study game design at Laurier?
Because game design is a thing that I wanted to study at Laurier. Also, the other courses I found, they were bullshit.
Bullshit.
That's pretty.
But Laurier was not bullshit, so I came to
I'll
Laurier.
agree with that.
Robert's other bullshit courses were engineering, I
Wait.
think.
Oh boy.
Well, okay. Well,
I was
that
going
wasn't
into that.
bullshit. It's just
Alright.
like this is probably more enjoyable.
Yeah, I was
True,
gonna go
true,
into
true.
engineering and then I went into grade 12 physics.
You're gonna blow thousands of dollars. You might as well have a good time. Am I right, Lucas?
Yeah.
Are you having a good time, Lucas?
Oh, I'm having a great time.
Yelena, what's your favorite game?
Ooh, I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this, but Assassin's Creed 3.
Guess. Anyone who hates you because of something you like is a piece of shit and you don't need them in your life.
High five, Dad.
Why did you want to study game design at Laurier?
Ooh, okay, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Laurier was not my first choice. I was gonna go to ULIT, but then I went on a campus tour and everybody was super chill, and I even met like Tyler, and he was like super enthusiastic about it. And I'm like, if people are like this, I probably want to go here instead. So
What's
I did.
UIT?
Basically, it's University of Ontario Institute of Technology. That's in Oshawa.
That sounds way more legit than this.
Right?
Yeah, no, you don't get it. They even had mocap over there. They had
Yeah.
mocap there, and I didn't choose that because tuition was an extra $4,000.
It's a lot of money.
You gotta pay for some.
But you have to understand, like they're probably gonna teach you mostly just coding.
Yeah,
with
there
the
was that too, and I was like, I don't want that. So, yeah.
That was the bullshit course that I was so blind to.
Yeah.
The,
The
no,
UIT
no,
one.
no, the UIT game design,
okay.
which wasn't all programming, but probably a focus on it.
Didn't they want to see like?
Cassie, come here, come here.
Oh.
Didn't they want to see like
Yeah,
a
yes,
portfolio?
yes.
Joining us, special guest,
At
Cassie.
one point, yes, but then
Everyone hush.
decided against that.
Everyone hush. Cassie, what's your favorite game?
Ah.
Speaking to the mic, yell, shout.
Oh, it's now a tie between Dragon Age Inquisition and Undertale.
Undertale and Dragon Age Inquisition. You get along with my girlfriend. Why did you want to study game design at Laurier?
Because I want to bring people the same joy that I feel when I play games.
That's the best answer we've had yet. Everybody, jeez.
I win.
For those of you who don't know, Lucas is playing Overwatch. It's an indie online game.
I'm surprised anyone's heard of it. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm surprised I got a full lobby.
Yeah, the server's been pretty dead since
Yeah.
launch. Who's this, Genjai?
Yeah,
Genji?
Genjai.
Genjai.
I think he's Chinese or something.
Chinese. It's really hard to tell who's Chinese
Probably.
and who's not.
Didn't he get like stabbed by his brother or
Oh,
something?
oh god. Oh,
Here's
stop.
my issue with
Lord!
Overwatch. Here's my issue with Overwatch. I was playing with a bunch of people, and when I say a bunch of people, I mean me and my girlfriend. And we started up, and May came up on screen, and we could not tell she was supposed to be Asian until she started talking, because like she's very white and
What?
look
What?
Well, I mean, like,
look at her eyes.
okay, but what is
She
she,
has,
is she
like, the
supposed to
thing-
be? Because there's like some Asians that are like super like light skinned.
Until she started talking, I could not tell, but
What?
Because like if
she had the
Why
same
is that an
haircut.
No,
issue?
okay.
What do
She
you
had
have
the same
against,
haircut
against
as my
very white
girlfriend.
Asians?
I don't have anything
they
against very white
exist,
Asians.
they exist. Don't
Why
get
is
me
that an
wrong.
issue then?
It's not. It was just an observation. Like we started.
You said
out-
the one issue I have with Overwatch
That's
is
a part of it that comes to the issue I have with Overwatch is a lot of the characters are like a little.
Oh.
They did a
Yeah.
for Widowmaker. The way she walks around would actually break her back because she walks in like turns that like her butt and her boobs are showing at the same time, and then it would actually like break her spine.
Isn't that like a design trait like
For yeah, that's a lot of characters do that.
How would that work?
No,
You're
it
not-
wouldn't. It wouldn't.
It wouldn't know. Like it's physically impossible for a human person to
I
walk
just-
like Widowmaker walks, but it's just like it accentuates her butt.
I've never played Overwatch, so I just keep picturing her kind of like walking, and then like her bottom half just twists in front, like
Kinda,
The
yeah.
Exorcist.
Yeah.
I would switch over if I was so bad.
Widowmaker. I got all the trophies for Widowmaker the first time I played this her, which is pretty great. I like trophies. Robert hates them.
I don't hate trophies. I just don't think that you should try and get trophies of games that you don't like.
Life's too short to waste
Bad-
on bad games.
Okay,
Yeah.
but
Senior quote. Let's
Which
go.
is something that I believe Steven does, so
It's not that I don't enjoy the games.
it's that you don't enjoy getting the trophies, which you don't need to get.
what if you don't get the trophy?
Lucas,
What's
why
the-
did you want to study game design, Laurie?
Because I want to do something in video games.
Video games?
Yeah, I want to
Video
do. I want to do
games.
video games.
Clearly, you're so good at
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Robert, why did you want to study game design, Laurie?
Well, specifically, as I was explaining, compared to UFIT, is that this was more focused on the design of games rather than like the programming and all that. And the design is really what I'm interested in, especially since I'm more focusing on analog games. So, although University of Ontario would touch on that slightly,
Yeah, they also have a focus on business there as well. I was reading through the thing because like yeah.
In their game design program?
Yeah, because I think they share the same building as the business guys, so that's why.
It's
yeah.
like I feel it's like the best course to take if you're really wanting to become an indie game developer. Like it teaches you everything you probably need.
Teach you how to make Overwatch.
Yeah.
That's right. This
Ew.
wonderful
Ooh,
indie game.
yeah.
It's an online indie game.
So that, and then also between engineering and game design, I felt like I'd enjoy game design more. So
You
I'd
probably
do
make more money in
something-
engineering.
I would, but why would I do something that I enjoy less?
Again, take grade 12 physics before you decide if you want to be an engineer or not.
Same.
I took grade
I
12
feel you need
physics.
to do that.
The only reason I passed that course was because my teacher was like, "Here,
yeah,
do
probably.
this project I don't want you to do."
So you guys
Yeah.
don't need to play Accelerate. It's
It's like Mario Kart in space.
and
Yo.
on a board and
Okay, like
physics.
don't. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I like physics and everything, but the math part just I can't.
Don't get me wrong, fuck math.
I took physics and I didn't take physics.
Oh,
Ooh,
what happened there?
I dropped out after 1 week.
GG.
That was me in infotech.
So then I took
Really?
Yeah, it was so boring.
So for those of you who don't know Games Are Hard, we usually talk about the news, and I usually have my laptop and a bunch of cool news stories that we might be interested in talking about. But I didn't do that this week, so we're going a little more informal discussion. But there's a couple things I've noted this past week I want to get everyone's opinions on. Earlier last week, it was revealed that Oculus founder Lucky Palmer was spending a lot of money on
Oculus.
anti-Hillary memes and contributing to a pro-Trump online organization backed by the guy who was like harassing Leslie Jones
guy's
on
like, it's
Twitter
Harambe.
and all that stuff.
For a second, I was like, what does this have to do with games? But then I remembered it's the guy
Oculus,
who was,
yeah. So would you guys purchase an Oculus knowing that the money you're giving to Oculus could be used to fund Donald Trump's campaign?
Okay, well,
No?
Does he, well,
Okay,
first of all,
well-
does he still? I thought he sold the company, right? So none of the money that is being made off of Oculus goes to him anymore, right?
Yeah, it still goes to him. He's paid by Oculus as
Oh, okay.
the CEO of
He's still an
Oculus.
employee.
Is he still? Okay, never mind.
Like when
okay.
Oculus makes money, he makes more money.
All right.
Okay.
Continue then.
So I was just, would you guys be okay buying an Oculus Rift knowing that that money is going towards?
I
If
mean,
I could afford it, still no.
No?
yeah, no, I
Yeah.
never considered buying an Oculus ever. So,
How about you, Paris?
I never wanted an Oculus in the first place.
Oh, wow.
So
Yeah.
I feel like
No,
it's,
no,
really-
no, no.
it's super.
I will
underdeveloped.
answer the question.
Okay, what do you
Even
think?
though
You don't want an
I
Oculus?
don't want an
If
Oculus.
you don't want an Oculus, I
but,
don't care. Look
but
at
no, no,
something
no.
Okay,
let's
so
say this was a product I
theoretically-
did want.
The
Let's say
product
this-
you did
like,
want, and the person who's
okay.
going to make money off it
Okay.
hates Islam.
Okay, so the fact that the money is likely to go to the campaign, I do not support that. I wouldn't.
You wouldn't buy the
I wouldn't
product?
buy. I wouldn't. I see. Okay, it really depends. I do feel though that this is being taken, like, I mean, with not a lot of backing to information. I don't
What
know.
do you mean
I-
backing? He said it.
Yeah, okay. I mean, obviously, I don't know this full story here, and I'm a bit. I see what. Okay. So he said it.
Yes. He's like, yeah, I'm funding this campaign. The exact quote, and I know this because I read it, he said, I thought it would be a jolly good time.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay. See, I don't feel like he should be. I personally don't support it because I don't support that campaign, but I don't think that he specifically should be targeted as a bad person for supporting a certain political
We're gonna
group.
have to change that.
Because the reason that political group exists is that some people do support it, right?
But that doesn't merit the group getting any attention. Like, there's a big chunk of people in the U.S. who are Nazis.
I know.
That
I
doesn't mean
don't
like-
support it. I'm just saying that, like.
But you're
there's-
saying that he shouldn't get hate because he supports that group. That's what you're saying, correct?
I guess I see your point there is that,
Yeah.
like, depending on what the group has to say.
Well, the group
it-
has to say.
Yeah, I know what the group
oh,
has to
okay.
say. I mean, yeah, I see it's an issue.
It's a tricky issue. That's
I mean,
something I was thinking
see-
about because I'm huge into VR, and hearing this was like, oh, well, I couldn't really buy an Oculus.
See, the other thing is though is that there's so many people who you don't know might be supporting it as well,
That's true.
and
There's probably
I
a
just-
lot of messed up people at a lot of game studios that I don't know are making money off the stuff I like.
So like, at
But
that
that's not a
point-
good reason to do it. Like, oh, well,
No.
other people do it, so I can do it here. Because now that
Yeah.
we know, you can't do it ignorantly.
I just, yeah.
I mean, why would you buy an Oculus in the first place if the Vive exists?
The Vive is so much better than
Exactly.
Oculus. Please
It's
give Gabe Newell your money.
significantly more expensive.
He's
But-
struggling so
It's like-
hard.
yeah.
But if you're buying VR, you probably have the money for VR unless you're buying PSVR. But I mean,
Even PSVR is $700 Canadian dollars.
Oh, is
That's
it?
not $700
wait,
Canadian dollars.
I thought it was like 300 to 400.
No, it's
$599
$700
Canadian for
Yeah.
just the
No.
headset, but you don't have the camera or the controllers.
And
if
you
you want the
need the
camera
camera
controller
controls.
bundle, it's $799 Canadian dollars before
What
tax.
about US?
US is $399.
That's what I meant. That's what. I
But
meant.
who cares? We're in Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay, but regardless, if you're buying VR, then you have the money for VR. So then why would you not just
Get a Vive?
spend the extra money on a Vive?
That's true. Vive's the best VR headset on the market.
Yeah. Final thought on this.
Final thought on this
What
from Robert
what
Drake.
I'm basically saying, I feel, is that I know lots of the things I buy don't go to things that I want it to go to, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
You
so,
know, so like, what's an example, sorry?
like, I mean, I know Nintendo products are probably not manufactured in the most environmentally friendly manner, right? Like,
True.
so, but
Most
you know, what?
consumer electronics.
Any consumer electronic, and I have purchased a fair amount of them, are not manufactured environmentally at all. And so, I feel it really depends. Like, at what point do you draw the line? Like, at this I don't see as a huge point to draw the line personally, but I could see how that would be for some people. Like, it's just everything's gonna go to something you don't want it to go to. It's like you got to choose your battles. I feel so.
If it was a product you wanted, though, you wouldn't.
If I like, it would deter me slightly, but I'll put slightly in there.
Deter you slightly.
Yes.
So let's pose a similar situation. Someone high up at Nintendo comes out and has been giving Trump a bunch of money and was like, yeah, I don't really like all those non-white people. And you knew he was making money off of Nintendo. Would you buy the NX?
Well, I mean, again, I don't know if I'm buying the NX.
That's true. A lot
Okay.
of us don't.
A good point though would I very likely if I had the system that the next Mario Kart game comes out on, I'm gonna buy Mario Kart.
Regardless.
I will likely buy Mario Kart no matter what they say they're doing with the money. And like-
No
like-
matter what. Nintendo
like, okay,
releases
no,
a press
no,
release and
okay.
like 100% of the proceeds for this game go to the KKK.
Okay. Within what I believe that
That doesn't work at all, Steven.
Okay, so no, I'll take that back a bit.
Okay.
So there is things that might deter me enough to not buy it, but
That's not the line you're gonna
It's
draw.
a very rare
A rare thing.
Rare thing. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was something I read this week and was interested in. I want to get your guys' thoughts.
I was gonna say something you said there. It reminded me of with what happened with Fez and how the creator of Fez got really irritated because people were bullying him, so he just decided not to make a Fez 2.
Wait, like Fez the Hat?
Yeah.
The game.
There's a game called Fez.
Yeah.
You never
Phil
will.
Fish.
Yeah, Phil Fish.
Yeah.
Polytron.
Of Polytron, yes.
Yep. That's not the same.
It's not the same. I don't know. It just reminded me of the thing. I was like,
It's not related to video games, but today the CEO of Adult Swim, who does like Rick and Morty, and they publish a bunch of games, he came out and he was like, yeah, we don't like to hire women because they don't really like conflict, and you need conflict to make funny stuff. And so he said, I don't really look for women in my employees. And
comedy is based on
of a lot of the big content producers have a 1 in 5 women to men ratio. Adult Swim has a 1 in 34.
Jesus.
Hell?
And I saw that say, and Adult Swim Games recently published Headlander from Double Fine, which is one of my favorite games this year. It's such a good Metroidvania style 70s action game, but I don't think I could buy an Adult Swim game again knowing that some of my money's going there. And Rick and Morty is an Adult Swim production. Dan Harmon,
It's my
one of the writers on Rick and Morty, a couple years ago, was asked about women writers in the office. He said, "Nah, I don't really like women writers in the office. They make my wee-wee feel weird."
Oh,
That was his exact quote.
Oh my
to the-
god.
He
No.
wasn't being very serious, but I mean, yeah, still.
Oh man.
There's no way he was being serious.
There was
So?
absolutely no way he was being serious.
So yeah, Adult
He was saying
Swim,
that as a
Oculus,
joke.
these little companies that just trying to get by, struggling against all odds.
Yeah, but like,
What else do you guys?
screw Oculus
What
now.
else do I got? You guys heard of Owlboy?
No.
Heard of
What?
it.
Coming out November
That's
1st.
all I've done.
I feel like Owlboy, while it won't reach maybe the same sales as Undertale and Stardew, it's going to be the next indie hit. Coming out November 1st. They've been working on it for 9 years. It's a side-scrolling, they call it,
I just want to point out something.
what's up?
Okay, actually continue, but I'm gonna.
You're going to say something?
I'm gonna say
Robert
something
has the floor
after,
next.
after
My
you.
number 9.
They call it a high bit instead of like 8-bit or 16-bit. It's still bit style, but you can see like there's a packing a lot more in there. Whereas like an 8-bit or 16-bit style game, you can see it's very, not minimalist, but you know what I mean. Whereas they've packed a lot into that style, if that makes any sense. But if you just Google Owlboy November 1st, it's going to be pretty big, I think. Critically, that game's going to do phenomenally.
All right. So now,
What do you got, Robert?
You said they've been working on it for 9 years.
9 years.
9 years. So what do you think that means for the game?
What do I think it means?
Yeah.
Well, they worked on Inside for about 6 years, and that's probably one of the best games I've ever played. So I think the more time you have on a game with a dedicated team that's not stretching the game out because of budget cuts or shuffling teams, usually means a better game.
Do you know why I'm asking you this?
I don't know why you're asking me. That's
Okay,
hard.
so Final Fantasy 15 has been
See,
in
but I
development
just said
since-
I just said shuffling teams, budget cuts, moving stuff around.
Oh, and because the viewers missed this last week.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So it wasn't recorded. If Final Fantasy 15
Last month. Anyways.
AKA Dude Bro Sausage Fest World Tour gets a Metacritic higher than any Uncharted 1, 2, 3, or The Last of Us, I will eat my shirt on this podcast.
Okay.
I will put my shirt in my mouth and digest it.
It's a bold strategy.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning it the last time.
That's how confident I
I
am.
also remember you
Alright.
mentioning how it's likely to be awful because it's been in development for many, many years.
It's not because it's been in development, it's because it's changed hands a lot and it's Final Fantasy.
That's all I had to say about that.
It's a good point though, throwback. Is there anything else we missed last week? Last month? Lucas, did that really just happen?
I saw he was
Lucas,
taunting.
Did that really just
He was
happen?
taunting, good sir. I couldn't. I had to.
That was disgraceful.
I didn't realize he was
Do
taunting.
you want to explain
so
what
I paid
happened
the
there, or is
price.
it worth explaining?
Okay, so I saw an enemy name sitting on top of the box, and I just assumed it was just an enemy just standing there, so it was a free kill. But nope, he was just taunting there, so I just killed him. But the thing is, when you kill Junkrat, he drops a bunch of bombs that explode shortly after death.
see, yeah.
So as soon as he died, he dropped those bombs, and I died instantly. So that was the price I paid for killing someone that was taunting.
I see. Are you out of particular things? Because I know
My
Lucas and me
ultimate
had
sound
something
barrier is ready.
to say.
Yeah, Lucas, what you got?
I don't remember.
It was,
Robert, what you got?
It was about Battleborn. Actually, last week we were playing Battleborn, or not last week, last month. The last time we recorded. Hopefully, this goes out more on a weekly basis than a monthly basis. Last month when we were recording, I was playing Battleborn.
For those who don't know, Battleborn by Gearbox, they made Borderlands, tried making a MOBA. Not very successful.
No. Anyways, so Lucas was saying, what were you,
Just already win.
Lucas,
I don't know.
what's your thoughts on Battleborn's market strategy?
I mean, the big, like, I'm saying that the reason it doesn't have a lot of players is its high barrier to entry. Like, when they released the game,
It was a $79.99 retail game.
exactly. And how many multiplayer only games do you see that sell for $60? I can think of
You're looking
just
at
one.
You're looking
Overwatch, and that's because it's got the huge backing of Blizzard. Like if it wasn't Blizzard, there was no way this game would do as well as it did. There's no way.
I don't know. There's something to be said about the quality of the characters
That's-
in the world and the gameplay. And
Well, it would.
the,
it
like
would- it would take
25
it-
years of industry experience to draw on Gearbox just doesn't have.
That's true.
The
I mean,
already rabid fan base that Blizzard has.
yeah, that's what I'm like. If it didn't have the backing of Blizzard, it would have taken a lot longer to get where it is today. Like in terms of popularity and like its fan base.
So what is the
Its player
sense with
base.
Battleborn?
Like the reason it's not doing well is because it has such a high barrier to entry. Not to mention the skill ceiling is probably a lot higher than Overwatch itself, because it does
more
frame itself.
strategic.
It does frame itself as a MOBA, so it does have a higher skill ceiling than.
I mean, that's one of the issues, is that it advertised itself as like a shooter, mainly. Well, I don't know. It put itself in the light as like a shooter, and it's not a very good shooter, but it's a decent MOBA.
They made they did all the wrong things in terms of advertising. Like they framed it to look like an Overwatch, like a game similar to Overwatch, which it absolutely was not.
It also had the unluckiness of coming out just before Overwatch.
Yeah, it was the worst possible time to come out.
A lot of
If
people,
it came
a
out,
lot of people hate on games for doing that, but games are worked on for like 3 or 4 years. Like they had no idea Overwatch was even a thing.
I mean, they-
started.
I mean, they
did
could've-
choose to release it that time. Well, I don't know.
they could have chosen to like delay it unless they.
I think
really
what they
needed
should have
that
done, they released it when they did, but not make it look like Overwatch. Like make it look like more like.
How would
a
you have
MOBA.
marketed Battleborn?
As a MOBA shooter, because it's not a very good shooter, and that's what they were marketing it as.
Yeah, but MOBA shooters don't sell at Walmart.
Well, I mean, you don't know that.
See, that's the thing
We
that
don't
Lucas
know
was
that.
talking about, is that most MOBAs aren't. You don't pay to play a MOBA.
Yeah.
They're free to play.
There was a rumor that Battleborn was going free to play, but the head of Gearbox was quick to stamp that out. Do you guys think it'll happen?
It'll happen.
Lucas is calling it. definitive
I'm
Battleborn
confident
will go free to
that
play.
in at least a year's time it will go.
A
free to
year's
play.
time.
In at least a year's time.
All
Are you
right.
gonna eat your shirt?
I don't know.
No,
I'm
don't
not-
make that bet. It's not.
I'm
worth
not
it.
even sure.
I think.
Because Evolve, I don't know how long it took for Evolve to go to free to play, but
8
it
months,
didn't
9
take
months?
too long.
No,
it came
no,
out.
that was,
When did
that
it
was
come
like
out?
More than a year, I think.
Yeah, it took more than a year
More than
because
a year?
like
Yeah.
Wait, Evolve was not a free to play at one point?
No.
Oh, it was a retail.
Yeah, I
it was a
remember
full.
when
It was a $60 title.
Yeah.
It was a $60 title. Can
It's
you-
a great game.
It's a great game.
You need 4 people to play with.
and no 4 or 5 people are willing to spend $60 or like whatever it was discounted to at one point, like $30 something. I don't know. No one was willing to pay that high of a price to play a 5-player multiplayer game. I don't think.
Should
I
have had a
wouldn't have.
campaign.
I wouldn't
Would've
have.
done a lot
I do
better.
see Battleborn going free to play on the simple fact that they're still supporting it. Like, if they're just gonna cut it.
They supported Evolve. They brought new monsters, new maps.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For the free to play update, right?
But
No, that was
Oh, through DLC?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
The other thing about Battleborn is that it's set up to be like it's set up as a free to play model. Is like you start and you have 8 Battleborn you can play, and you unlock them like very similar to how League of Legends works. And I don't know. I feel like that's not what you typically do with a paid game.
I think
Because
they
you can't buy like the premium currency to unlock them early.
Why would you say? Why would you think they would do that?
I mean, I personally don't mind character unlocks. I like them in a game. Like I feel like it's something.
Lucas died.
It's something to work towards. Like I was a little disappointed when in Mario Kart 8 the character unlocks were changed to just like the time that you played, and you didn't have to do specific things. Like in Battleborn, it's on achievement base. Like there's a whole bunch of different achievements in the game, but there's specific achievements that unlock characters. So like one of the ones is like kill 30 of a certain type of Battleborn, and then you unlock this one guy. And I personally like that.
Oh, I get it. They're the Battleborn.
Yeah, every character is a Battleborn.
That's dumb.
They're born for battle.
Oh, he doesn't kill me. Oh,
Something like
Battleborn's
that.
one of the most unfortunate video game titles. Ugh.
Wasn't there other things going on with the creators of Battleborn as well?
Gearbox?
Yeah.
I am 100% sure they're working on Gearbox or Borderlands 3 at the moment, so their team was probably split.
What the hell they are?
I mean, the game itself is not bad. So
Not bad.
I'm not.
6 out of 10. Robert
I'm
Durant.
definitely not saying that it's an amazing game, but
But you should
it's-
try it when it goes free to play.
yeah. Well, I mean, if you like that sort of game, I don't know. I don't want to bring it out as a great game, but it's not a bad game. Most definitely, it's not a bad game.
what else you got, Steven?
What else I got? We're coming into the October-November season when tons of games are coming out. I don't know, we're all students and we all have limited financial situations.
$1.
And
And time. More importantly, time. But are there any games you guys are hyped for?
Ooh.
I could list off a bunch.
Unpopular opinion?
Unpopular opinion, go for it.
Final Fantasy 15.
I know a lot of people are excited for Final Fantasy 15.
I'm quite. That'd be the reason I'd get a PS4.
Yeah,
is
no,
really-
that is the reason I got a PS4. That and
Goddamn.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
that and Kingdom Hearts. Those would be the only
Kingdom
two
Hearts
reasons.
2.8.
Uncle
Yeah.
Lucas understands me.
My girlfriend bet me that Kingdom Hearts 2.8 was coming out in 2016, and she was so confident, and it got pushed to 1 month into 2017.
I'm so sorry.
I
Oh.
cried. I cried.
Yeah, that's pretty happy.
No. What the hell?
So
Oh, well.
we got Kingdom Hearts, we got Final Fantasy 15, aka Dude Bro Sausage Party World Tour.
You know it.
What are you excited to play?
I don't know. I don't even know what games are coming out this year.
Mafia
Yeah.
3 comes out this week.
Oh, shit.
Comes out Friday.
Yeah.
Oh,
Civ 6
Pokemon Sun
comes-
and Moon too.
Civ 6 and Battlefield 1 come out the same day.
Oh.
So if you're torn, you're a weirdo.
But I don't know why you'd be torn.
Skyrim Special Edition, aka the free PC update,
Oh.
and
Pokemon.
Titanfall 2 comes out the same day. Pokemon Sun and Moon, or S&M for short.
You know it.
Owlboy, November. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare.
Not getting that.
I'm actually more excited for Infinite Warfare than I am for Battlefield 1.
I don't know. I feel like Infinite Warfare is going to be like an Advanced Warfare clone.
The writing team for Infinite Warfare worked on Uncharted 2
Never mind. Maybe I should- We'll see how that turns out.
and Infinite Warfare's story is one unbroken experience from beginning to end. So like there's no time skipped or anything. Like you start the game and it plays in real time, if that makes sense. Like it's an 8-hour experience.
Nice.
That starts on Earth and ends in like deep outer space.
Because it just takes 8 hours for everything to happen.
I think it's like an 8 to 10 hour story, if that makes sense. But like
That'd be
obviously, if
amazing.
you're
Wow.
doing
I'm
worse,
excited
it'll
now.
take longer.
I still don't want to pre-order because that.
No, don't pre-order games. Don't
True.
do it.
Don't do it.
But what if you get a poster with it?
Well then.
Totally worth it. Honestly, I go to EV Games and ask them for posters all the time, and they just give them to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, there's an EV Games in Guelph. They know me there.
Okay. So
Take
that
me
explains-
with you.
Tori
Yeah,
got,
for real though.
Honestly.
Tori got 3 free Pikachu promo cards just by going to Toys R Us and asking for them.
What?
Yeah, the Pikachu promo cards like that we were handing out on Pokemon Day.
Every day's Pokemon.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah,
Really?
there was like a legit day. I think it was the day that it originally released in Japan, the first one, and this is the 20th anniversary or whatever. And so they were doing this big event where every Toys R Us was giving out free Pikachu promos.
Ooh,
Um,
like how good were they?
Oh, they're just the basic
Oh,
like Furious
oh.
Fist Pikachu or whatever.
Oh,
but,
Yeah.
okay, I got
Which breed?
but
Back
it's a
to
promo,
the-
right? So
Alright.
it's probably might be worth something. And Tori just got like 3 of them by going to the store the next day.
Yeah, actually, we gotta get going.
Yeah,
Alright,
dodgeball.
I feel like
Dodgeball time.
we
Kick
Yeah.
smack.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. This was Games Are Hard. You can find us on youtube.com/Games
I
Are
mean,
Hard.
if they're watching this, they're on your YouTube. But
Dude.
still,
Yes.
Find us again.
So
Yes,
smash
please. Them,
that
'cause we don't
subscribe button.
smash that
Please.
subscribe button.
And yeah, thank you so much. Thanks
Hopefully
everyone for
next
coming.
week we
Thank you
have
so much.
more
Thank you so much.
Yeah, not a problem.
I mean, I just dropped it.
I love you.
Love you too, son.
It was your pleasure, really.